Good day, sweet, magnificent mother truckers. I hope you're ready for your daily dose of skill. And today we have something special, something unique. Wargaming is selling another tank, another premium tank. Well, I do not know how special and how unique it is at this point in time, considering that Wargaming is crafting premium tanks faster than I can talk, and I can talk very, very quick. But nevertheless, the tank is there. SU-122V, the Tier 9 Soviet triangle. But not a typical triangle, because what you expect from the tank having a siege mode, sniper schnitzel, sit in the back and enjoy yourself. No. This is a very, very, very different tank, fellas. So looking into all of this, this mother trucker has insane armor frontally, unless you are meeting the folks that has... it's not even easy to penetrate you with hits, honestly. Yeah, you have pretty good armor, fellas. That is a highlight of all of this. Until you are sitting hold down. Keep this in mind that you can get penetrated around the gun. So this is going to be the thing that most of the people should think about, right? You see this tank, you shoot through the gun and you try to aim over there. Now, not everything is so ideal and not everything is so fine about this tank. Armor, when you hold down, it's thumbs up. Looking into the stats, alpha damage 440, that's decent enough for assault tank destroyer. Penetration, great penetration with gold 315, also quite fine. The gun stats though, the gun stats looks pretty disgusting, but whenever you are going into the siege mode, the gun dispersion is tiny touch better, but obviously you are sacrificing quite a lot of the speed. All and all, fellas, this is not a sniper schnitzel triangle. It is more attack and more slap enemies into the face type of vehicle. Now, hear me out. I have two builds. I have one build for sniping in the maps whenever you cannot make pressure. And I have one build for brawling whenever all stars are aligned and we can go in front and we can show the dominance in this way. I have a feeling that many people won't figure out how to penetrate this tank instantly, so it may be very, very good during this session. Also, just between you and me, fellas, I like the tanks that I can play aggressively with. In other words, if I have a choice between the assault triangle and I have a sniping triangle, there is a huge chance that I will enjoy assault triangle significantly more. But once again, I believe this is not a surprise for any of you. Now, 7 seconds to do 440 alpha damage. It is very, very dangerous tank, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. And if enemies would not be able to make pressure on top of the hill, in this position we are going to obliterate them. Now the question is, will our team be able to do that or not? Also very interesting, it takes to go into the siege mode 1 second. So that looks very powerful to me personally. Once again, where you are shooting this tank, you are shooting this tank into the frontal mantlet. This is where you want to slap this vehicle and then you are going to be kind of okay. Now, we are sitting in the position where we want to be. That is okay. We are going into the siege mode. 1 second is very quick to go into the siege mode. And still, the tank feels relatively nimble whenever you are moving. But once again, this is kind of understandable, isn't it, considering that the siege mode is all about mobility. Well, the deficit for mobility is very, very simple. It is very simple. It's not like you are turning slower. You are turning just as fast. You just don't have that good of the speed as of top speed. Now, we can clearly see the situation over there that enemies still can find the ways to penetrate us, right? So that means that means they figured out where to shoot us. And I regret absolutely nothing. This tank is created to play aggressively, right? Let's see where this mother trucker penetrated us. Yeah. He figured it out. No, that is Cupola. So that is a bad play by me, honestly, because I wasn't looking at him that well. First game, a bit of the error from my side, 1.3 thousand damage. It's okay. It's all a learning. And once again, I'm touching this tank for a very first time. So let it be. No complaints, no regrets. Let's see the score and let's see how the number 2 will look like. Okay. Okay, fellas, okay. First game defeat. Our team got slapped very, very, very hard. But to be fair with you, I haven't done anything too much myself. 1.7 thousand damage, 400 assisting damage. We are second by the damage, first by experience, and we made 55,000 profits. Now, there is one bad thing what I want to talk about. I had a very brutal session in the World of Tanks today, personally, and I couldn't win. Doesn't matter what kind of decision do I make. Do I do 4,000 or 8,000? I am just simply getting slapped. So I hope that it's not the same type of day at this point in time. But if it is, well, what can you do? I'm not going to cherry pick the games to show you the finest and the best battles that I crafted. I don't think it is fair play for a first impressions, right? Anyways, round number 2. Erlenberg standard battle. We are top tier for a very first 3 games. Whenever you are getting a new tank, you are top tier all the time. Keep this in mind. Let's see what we can do. Once again, I truly don't think that this tank is created to snipe. This tank is created pressure, pressure, pressure. And even though the first battle did not pay off for us, it is okay. I don't really mind. We will try to figure out the right ways how to play with this tank and how to make it work, fellas. Because I believe that this mother trucker has potential. Have you ever seen the Esterva making in front and playing super aggressively? I think this tank is like it. I have a feeling that this vehicle is straight up Esterva-like, just more created to be aggressive. Right, good. We are in position. I have a feeling that we are playing perfectly hold down. So now, good luck making some pressure for us. That's what we want to see. We want to see the Tigers, we want to see Loves, we want to see whoever would try to make pressure. Good luck penetrating us, Saryuda. Saryuda is thinking, oh, I will slap you. And I'm saying, moo. Very, very good. I wonder, can he see my lower plate? There is a tiny chance that he can, but once again, I'm not too paranoid about this. I am feeling okay. So our mission is very, very simple. We said hold down over there. We just wait until enemies would do some silly goose decisions. We are waiting until folks would just simply peek. The moment that enemies will peek, we are going to make sure that they will regret their life choices. Simple as this. Not too much to think about. Thank you very much. Beautiful 400. Once again, keep this in mind that this tank is not really created to just simply sit in front of the enemy. You still need to move. Man, it is a agile little shitter. I definitely need to highlight how agile this tank feels like, even in the siege mode. It feels like it is ready to dance, fellas, truly. Oh yeah, it definitely feels very, very, very nice. So for folks who are thinking that, yeah, the triangle with which you need to play hold down and to play aggressive, but probably you are slow, man, look at this. Look at this agility of the tank. And trust me, fellas, I don't try to sell this stuff for you or to sell this stuff for Wargaming. I couldn't give a kaku how many tanks Wargaming would sell. What I'm doing here, I am just doing a review of the tank, right? You will buy it, you won't buy it. It is completely up to you. For me, it's not hot, not cold. Hopefully, this is understandable. No. Mr. Rambo. Oh, we have Jack Panzer coming. I'm kind of excited. Hello. It's not going to be easy for him to penetrate me, and it's not going to be easy for me to penetrate him. As you can see, he looked at me, and you know, probably his armor flashlight is showing red all over the place. And there is me smiling, you know? What's up, mother trucker? Beautiful. Luckily, our ally tracked him, but what's from that? We did not receive any free damage. That's okay. That is okay, fellas. Patience. You know where this tank will shine? Malinovka, on top of the hill. Redshire. Anywhere where you need to play hold down, this vehicle should be booming, and you should be getting quite a performance over there. At least this is how am I looking at it, right? Anywhere where you need to play, where you can play hold down. As you can see, we are sniping his cupola, and we are not too paranoid, we are not too afraid. We are feeling, if anything, we are feeling very, very brave, fellas. If anything, we are feeling extra brave. Good, Love made a bad decision. I like bad decisions. Bad decisions is something that we dearly enjoy. And now, we are just making sure that Jack Panzer will regret his life choices. I can see that Progetto trying to flank us. Do I care about him? Probably yes. Let's slap him in the face. Now let's turn for Love, because we can. Let's try to escape a little bit. Love is down to fartable, or maybe not down to fartable, but we can slap him, that's okay. And we will continue our journey by eliminating mother truckers one by one. That's all we care about. That was unfortunate. Good. Once again, brawling like a crazy bastard. Straight up brawling. And as you can see, the speed of this is definitely decent enough to punish the enemies that are making one or another silly goose mistake. The speed is actually allowing us to do so. Quite crazy. The problem for him is that we are reloading quickly. Yeah, this tank can work. This is exactly what I thought whenever I looked into this tank. It is not a big surprise that it works exactly in this way, right? Once again, your mission is to stay hold down. That is very, very, very important, fellas. Other than that, you can do whatever you want. Just until, or as long as you stay hold down, you are okay. Can you be penetrated? Yes. Will Artas love this tank? Oh, absolutely yes. But other than that, it can be very annoying tank to dig out of position. If I am thinking about approximate rating that this vehicle is going to have, I think it's anywhere from 3.5 to 4. At least at this point in time, this is my thinking process, right? This is what I expect to give for this tank when the time will come. Oh, very, very, very weird mother trucking tank. I truly feel like playing aggressively with this, you feel just as good as you do with Estervel line. This is my thinking process, fellas. Absolutely crazy. Right, Gusor. Now the question is what we can do for him. What we can do for this mother trucker. If Gusor would make a decision to play aggressively, we could slap him. But it doesn't look like he is playing aggressively over there. So what we want to do, we want to aim here. I would not act surprised if Gusor would try to escape like this, and I truly mean it. I have a feeling that I'm going to be seeing him running like this. That's what I want to believe. I'm wrong. I am definitely wrong, but that's okay. He should be able to eliminate the M7I. He did. And now he will try to take the middle over there. There is no other way. He must be thinking about coming for us. I mean, he may try to go for Udes, but I think middle is just superior choice. No. Any mistakes, Mr. Gusor the tank? He made a decision not to make a mistake. I'm a bit disappointed, but fair play. No decision to make a mistake. Unfortunate. Hola. Now Mr. Aladdin slapped us from behind, and I have a feeling that this is going to be very, very unfortunate. Aladdin is sitting somewhere over there. Ay, 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 ay. Not exactly what I've been looking for, but it is okay. Look into the score. 5.2 thousand damage, 300 assisting damage, going full Brawl mode. That is something. That is definitely something, fellas. It will definitely tickle a pickle for some aggressive triangle players. Anyways, let's see the score, shall we? Yeah, fellas. Victories today. Not gonna happen, fellas. Not gonna happen. But we played like a champions. We played very, very aggressively. We played well. We did a good stuff. 5.2 thousand damage, 300 assisting damage, ace, high caliber. We played well. First by experience, first by the damage. I definitely cannot complain that I did not show how this tank is looking like, or how the tank works whenever all stars are aligned, right? And I believe that it was, fellas. I believe that it was. Anyways, maybe the next game will be even better. Or as an example, this map, I don't think that it is horrible by any shape or any form. Well, the amount of the heavy tanks that we are going to fight against is very, very low. Maybe I should show you the sniping with this tank. This is what I'm thinking. You know what? I will do probably a very unpopular decision. But I will try to show you how to snipe with the tank, because not in every game you can play aggressively. Here I could. I just want to be very, very honest with you. The alternative is to go into the heavy line and to play aggressively. But how the sniping feels like of this tank, and I believe it will answer quite a bit of the questions for people who are thinking, but is it a good sniper schnitzel? I want to believe that it isn't, but once again, what I believe in and what the tank has to offer, it is completely different thing, right? In other words, what I'm trying to say, if you are looking for a sniper schnitzel, get a Latstrat 120 or whatever the tank is. I think you should feel significantly better in this way. I don't love the aim time. Whenever we are talking about the longer range shots, the aim time doesn't look sweet, and it doesn't look good. But I really like mobility. Like how this tank moves, I really much enjoy it. Okay, let's take our time to aim. Slow shell velocity. Okay, another thing to highlight, speaking about this tank, this shell velocity is absolutely pile of kaku, right? 940 with the standards, that's weak. 1180 with the gold is a bit better, that's for sure, but once again, Nothing to write books about. No, this tank is not a sniper schnitzel. If someone will buy this tank and his mission is to snipe from the back and to think that, oh my bananas, I am going to be successful, I have a feeling that it is going to end up very, very badly for a person and he will just simply waste his money. That's what I think. By the way, I do not know the price for how much Wargaming is going to sell it. But if I am not... I would guess. This is prediction, I think, around 40 euros, right? Between 30 and 40, possibly 40, because it's higher tier and Wargaming is celebrating the birthday. And what means birthday celebration? That means that Wargaming wants to get gifts. Which is fair play, right? I said the truth, fellas. I definitely said the truth. Not a sniper schnitzel tank, that's for sure. Yeah. Oh man, I feel like I am wasting even my breath playing this vehicle this way, fellas. This is how it feels like to me. Definitely far away from being ideal. As you can see, at this point in time, I loaded gold, right? And I loaded gold not because I cannot penetrate the light tank, it's because the shell velocity is a bit quicker, right? This is why did I loaded the gold over there. Nah, I can't. I'm sorry, fellas. Sniping is waste of time with this tank. I am going to make pressure, and I will try to play a tiny touch more aggressive in order to make this tank work. Sniping is absolute waste of time, and it is just dokaku. It is not good. It is just simply not good. The tank is not created this way. It's the same thing like you would use the hammer in the bloody swimming competition, you know? It's just... not the right way to use the hammer, or sniping is not the right way to play with a SU. From the trouble, probably you will need to, and you won't have any alternative choice, right? But if you have a choice, you know exactly what you need to do. Right. Let's try to make a bit of pressure. Not enough gun depression, unfortunately. Loaded high explosive, especially for this occasion. Now what we want to do, we want to say hello for this mother trucker sitting over there. Loading the standard ammunition, saying hi for Ares. Oh no, fellas. I mean, do you see how much better it feels like whenever you are actually getting involved and whenever you are doing something instead of sniping from the back? Man, it is like a bloody day and night. It is like a day and night how this tank feels like. It is triangle, but not a sniper schnitzel. You know what is going to be the fun thing, fellas? Folks who do not know what they are doing, they are going to buy this tank and they will think that they can snipe with it. And this is going to be the biggest disappointment for them ever. This is going to be disgusting, and this is going to be sadness, and they are going to be disappointed, and they will think what kind of pile of kaku tank have they bought from Wargaming side. So keep this in mind. If you don't mind to play aggressively, or you know how to play aggressively, this tank can be for you, and it can work, right? And it doesn't necessarily mean that you need to play with a siege mode. You can just simply brawl and play aggressively, although keep this in mind that you have a cupola visible. Weird vehicle. We should have 2 blind shots, so this game I believe is going to be around 3.6 thousand damage, I believe, if we have those blind shots that I think that we do. If not, then not. Moment of truth, do we have blind shots? 3.7 thousand, yeah, we do have blind shots, 4,000 combined, but once again, I would have played significantly better by playing aggressively with it. First by the damage, second by experience, 155,000 profits, although quite a bit of the profits are coming from completing the mission. Moral of the story. So far, we do not have a tier 9 like this. KPZ is not the same tank. You can look at this however you want to. STRV is not the same tank. It just simply isn't. It is quite a relatively unique vehicle, triangle to make pressure. This is how am I looking at all of this, and this is what I am seeing. So I do not hate this tank overall, nor I think it's weak, nor I think it's too strong. I think it is all right. The performance-wise, we played 3 games. We played for 3.5 thousand damage, but please keep this in mind, the first fail that we had, that kind of slapped our performance by the huge margin, and we played for 300 assisting damage. If I would not show you the first game, this would be easily 4.5 thousand upwards, right? But I want to show you all, and I believe many of you do appreciate it. Anyways, that's what I have for you today. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for being with us, and see you very, very soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.